Everybody turn off your cell phone except Dave Greenspan, who's on baby watch, so he can keep his on. All right. The meeting will come to order on the Committee of the Whole. The purpose of the Committee of the Whole, except for 4 o'clock, was the continuation of the confirmation hearing for the Law Director. And Mr. Clifford is not here. Mr. Fitzgerald, did you want to make a statement?
Sure, and I think there was the...
Excuse me, Madam Chair. I think
we
I have to call the roll.
Sorry.
Before you begin. Thank you. Okay, calling the roll. Mr. Greenspan?
Here.
Mr. Miller?
Present.
Mr. Brady?
Present.
Mr. Germana?
Present.
Mr. Gallagher?
Here.
Mr. Schron?
Here.
Ms. Conwell?
Here.
Mr. Jones?
Here.
Ms. Conley?
Yes.
Mr. Rogers?
Here.
Ms. Simon? Here. The quorum is present. Thank you.
All right, we have a quorum present for the confirmation hearing.
Madam Chair, I'm sure the rest of council did, I saw the legal opinion from the Attorney General today, and even though personally I don't agree with it, I don't agree with its interpretations, and I spoke to Mike DeWine personally this morning about it, and I disagree with its conclusions and some of its assumptions. Mr. Clifford feels the same way, and I still feel the same way I did when I nominated him, that he is an outstanding person of outstanding character. He has given decades of service in the public arena. There have been other people that have ascended from the bench and have gone on to be law directors, such as the current law director of the City of Cleveland, Judge Triazzi, whose primary legal experience was serving as a jurist and then went on to become, I think, a very respected and fine law director, and I think he could have served well. But under the circumstances where we're trying to, as quickly as we can, as expeditiously as we can, get underway with this new form of government, and also want to make sure that council has an assurance that we're doing things in accordance with state standards. Mr. Clifford and I, after talking about it, we talked about it several times this morning and late morning and early afternoon, but we think that it was in the best interest of the county at the time to withdraw his nomination. Again, not that we agreed with the Attorney General's opinion, but that it would end up being a distraction and a delay in terms of us getting on with the business of the county. And I regret it because I think for those of you that don't know him, I think in time you really would have had an appreciation for the kind of quality counsel that he has provided to Cleveland Municipal Court through the years, and he is going to continue to serve in that capacity. I also, as I told Mr. DeWine this morning, I think these are things that reasonable people can disagree, especially when it comes to the interpretation of a charter that has never been interpreted before. And there is no direct case law on exactly what these provisions of the charter mean. And so there's going to be, I think, good faith disagreement. This was one of them, and we decided rather than get into some kind of protracted dispute where we would have to be disagreeing with the Attorney General of Ohio, that it was in everybody's best interest to withdraw the nomination. So that's what we're doing at this time.
Thank you, Mr. Fitzgerald. I think that I speak on behalf of the entire council when we say that Mr. Clifford was an outstanding individual, but we were bound by the charter, and we didn't write the charter, but we have to live by it, and we were based on the sequence of events. I think this will work out for the best interest of all of us, and thank you. I think at this point there's no other business before the council for the Committee of the Whole. Is there a motion to adjourn? We have a work session and we can't start that until 4:30 because that is the time that was scheduled. Is there any other comments? Comments from members of council? All right.
Madam Chair,
yes.
Will you accept, I have not received any written request for public comment, but I didn't know if anyone else was here in order to address the council.
Is there any other public comment on this issue? All right, I believe we have to adjourn until 4:30 when we have scheduled the special meeting. All right, is there a motion to adjourn?
Madam Chair, I so move.
Second? All those in favor indicate by saying aye. Aye. All right, we stand adjourned until 4:30.